We're coming up starting Sunday with Palm Sunday, and then Good Friday when we remember Jesus' death on the cross, and then on Easter Sunday, which is the centerpiece of Christianity, that Jesus Christ is alive, our Savior is alive. But here's what a quick little way to think about this. When Jesus came and preached the good news, what did he mean? Well, here's part of it, that the heart of the matter is the matter of the heart. The heart of the matter is the matter of the heart. Now, when you start in the Gospels, in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and Jesus is there and he begins to teach, you will begin to see this really clearly. You read statements like this: You've heard that it was said, ba da 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 da, and then he say something? But I say to you. And what he's doing is he's beginning to bridge the old covenant with the new covenant, with what he is going to do through his life, death, burial, and resurrection. So he's saying, I'm moving from an emphasis on the externals. You should not do this, or you should do that. He says, I'm moving to not, I'm moving away from symptoms, but I'm moving into the root cause, the root issue, which is an inside job. The heart of the matter is the matter of the heart. Now look at how Jesus described this one day to those who were opposing him. These were religious leaders. And Jesus says to them, you clean the outside of the cup and the dish, but inside they are full of greed and self-indulgence. So let's keep it simple. So this morning, if I had picked up this cup, right, and it looks good on the outside, but when I finished, or before I drank it and I poured coffee in it, and suppose I'd popped the top and looked down in there and I had left something in it for about a month and it's all moldy, right? So the outside is deceptive. It looked good, but the inside is very, very unclean. And so that's what Jesus was talking about. He says, you know what? You clean up pretty good on the outside. You try to be a good boy. You try to look nice. You try to have manners. You even try to be moral. But nothing has ever been done on the inside. And that's what I came to do, to deal with the root issues. This is how he said it. You are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside are full of dead people's bones. This is what he said. On the outside you appear to people as righteous, but on the inside you are full of hypocrisy and wickedness. He said, clean the inside of the cup, and the outside will also be clean. As an outgrowth of the inside, the outside will become clean. So, let me talk about how this message is so often confused, not original with me, from a book I've read called Waking the Dead. And this is what it says. This is usually the remedies that we think Christianity or any religion can do for us. The usual remedies involve some sort of shaping up on our part, right? Some sort of a facelift whereby we clean up our act and we start behaving as we should. We've heard things like, well, to be a good boy, well, you know better than that. You know you shouldn't behave like that. So be a better version of you. You'll see books and in this age, people saying, be a better you. And that doesn't solve the problem. You can do that for a little while, but not long term. You see, the Jews try to keep the law. The Buddhists follow an eightfold path. Muslims live by 5 pillars. All of these religions of the world are trying to remedy the problem of sin in our life and what it means to be connected to the God of the universe in some way. But it doesn't work. We think that church attendance or moral living, we think you would think with all of this effort that humankind would be on top of things by now, but we're not. And the reason we're not is we're not dealing with the real issue, and we have misdiagnosed what the problem is. You see, the problem is not in our behavior. The problem is in us, Jesus said. We don't need an upgrade. We need a transformation, and we need a miracle. And that's what all of this is about. Next week provides us, now we have the possibility and the opportunity to be changed from the inside out. When we understand what next week is about, that Jesus is God on earth, he is a man living here, fully God, fully man, and he came to do for us what we cannot do for ourselves. And then he sacrificed, he gave his life as a sacrifice to God, his Father, by taking on our sin in our place so that we could have something done about our sinful nature that we're born with. Now, that may be a little heavy for here midday, midweek, but it's necessary for us to continue to talk about. You see, it's not about jumping through religious hoops. It's not about being a better version of you. It's about letting Jesus come into our life, forgive us of our sin, cleanse us from the inside out, and we continue to work in concert with him the rest of our days here on earth. And he's always leading us, guiding us, teaching us, helping us, showing us from the inside out. And it's a beautiful thing that the Bible calls salvation. And only God can do that for us and in us and through us. I hope that you know that today. I hope that you're allowing Christ to live his life in you, through you, for you. I hope that you know the reality of that. You see, religion is just drudgery. It just wears you out and wears you down. There's no real joy in it. It's just this do this, do that, don't do this. And it's just not life-giving. It's life-draining. Jesus said that he came to give us life. He is life. He is the way, the truth, and the life. And I pray that you will know him in the fullness of what that means in your life today. Thank you for taking a few moments with us on this Wednesday. God bless you. Find a place that you can connect with people that will just love you as you are, and that you can come and have fellowship and learn more about what it means to be a follower of Jesus. And God bless. We hope to be back next Wednesday. Until then.